Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and talking about an absolute gem in the world of numismatics, the 1971 Lincoln penny worth a staggering $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. So grab a seat, buckle up, and let's dive deep into this incredible story. First things first, let's talk about the 1971 Lincoln penny itself. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about a penny from 1971? Well, let me tell you, this is no ordinary penny. In fact, this particular coin is extremely rare and holds a very unique story behind it. Back in 1971, the U.S. Mint produced a small number of pennies that were mistakenly struck on aluminum blanks instead of the traditional copper ones. These aluminum pennies were never meant to be circulated and were actually intended for use in vending machines and slot machines. However, due to a mix-up at the mint, a few of these aluminum pennies made their way into circulation. Now, fast forward to today, and these aluminum pennies are considered some of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the world of coin collecting. In fact, the 1971 Lincoln penny struck on an aluminum blank is one of the rarest coins in existence, with only a handful known to exist in private collections. But what makes this particular 1971 Lincoln penny worth a mind-boggling $1.1 million? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. With only a few examples known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the chance to add one of these rare coins to their collection. And when you factor in the historical significance and the unique story behind the coin, it's no wonder that the value of this penny has skyrocketed over the years. So, how can you tell if you've stumbled upon a 1971 Lincoln penny struck on an aluminum blank worth $1.1 million? Well, the first thing to look for is the weight of the coin. Aluminum pennies weigh significantly less than their copper counterparts, so if you happen to come across a 1971 Lincoln penny that feels unusually light, you may have hit the jackpot. Another telltale sign is the color of the coin. Aluminum pennies have a distinctive silver color, unlike the traditional copper pennies we're all familiar with. So, if your 1971 Lincoln penny looks a bit out of the ordinary, it's worth getting it checked out by a professional to see if you have a rare gem on your hands. Of course, finding a 1971 Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million is like finding a needle in a haystack. The chances of stumbling upon one of these rare coins are incredibly slim, but hey, stranger things have happened. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know what treasures could be hiding in your pocket change. Now, let's talk about the incredible journey that this particular 1971 Lincoln penny has been on. From its humble beginnings as a simple vending machine coin to becoming one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the world, this penny has certainly had a wild ride. Imagine the excitement and disbelief of the lucky individual who first discovered this rare coin in their pocket change. It must have been like winning the lottery. And as news of the discovery spread, collectors and enthusiasts from around the world must have been clamoring to get their hands on this one-of-a-kind piece of numismatic history. And now, as this 1971 Lincoln penny sits proudly in a private collection, valued at an astonishing $1.1 million, it serves as a shining example of the incredible stories and treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. It's a reminder that you never know what hidden gems may be waiting to be discovered right under your nose. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1971 Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million. A rare and valuable coin that has captured the hearts and imaginations of collectors everywhere. Who knows, maybe one day you'll be the lucky one to stumble upon a rare gem like this in your pocket change. Today, we are going to talk about the 1973 Lincoln penny that recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. A humble penny that most of us overlook in our loose change could actually be worth a small fortune. First, let's talk about why this particular penny is so special. The 1973 Lincoln penny is a rare coin that was mistakenly minted in aluminum instead of copper. This was a production error that occurred at the U.S. Mint, making these coins extremely scarce and highly sought after by collectors. In fact, there are only a handful of these coins known to exist, which is why they command such a high price in the market. The story behind this penny is quite fascinating. In the early 1970s, the price of copper was on the rise, which prompted the U.S. Mint to explore alternative materials for coin production. They decided to test out aluminum as a possible substitute for copper in the production of pennies. However, the experiment was short-lived, as aluminum pennies were never officially released into circulation due to concerns about confusion with other coins and vending machines not being able to accept them. But a few of these experimental aluminum pennies managed to escape the mint and make their way into the hands of collectors. One such penny was recently sold at auction for a staggering $1.3 million. The lucky owner of this rare coin is now reaping the rewards of having such a valuable piece in their collection. Now, you might be wondering how to identify one of these rare 1973 aluminum pennies. Well, the most obvious way is by its weight and appearance. Aluminum pennies weigh significantly less than their copper counterparts and have a distinct silver-gray color. If you happen to come across one of these coins, you may want to have it authenticated by a professional to confirm its rarity and value. So, what makes this 1973 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million? It all comes down to supply and demand. With only a few of these coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. The rarity and historical significance of the coin also play a factor in its high value. It's a piece of numismatic history that tells a story of innovation and experimentation at the U.S. Mint. In the world of coin collecting, value is subjective and can vary depending on a variety of factors. Condition, rarity, and demand all play a role in determining the worth of a coin. In the case of the 1973 aluminum penny, its scarcity and historical importance make it a coveted item among collectors, which drives up its price significantly. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in rare and valuable items, keep an eye out for unique coins like the 1973 aluminum penny. You never know what hidden treasures you might come across in your spare change or at a local coin show. Who knows, you could be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 1973 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a simple coin can hold so much value and intrigue. Its rarity and historical significance make it a prized possession for collectors around the world. So, the next time you come across a penny in your pocket, take a closer look. You never know if it could be worth $1.3 million. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore the story of the elusive 1974 Lincoln penny that is rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A humble penny that could potentially make you a millionaire. So, let's start at the beginning. The 1974 Lincoln penny is part of the series of coins minted by the United States Treasury and was created to commemorate the 165th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This particular penny features a profile of Lincoln on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Now, you might be wondering, what sets this penny apart from the millions of others minted that year? Well, it all comes down to a printing error that occurred during the minting process. Instead of the traditional copper composition, a small number of 1974 Lincoln pennies were mistakenly struck on aluminum planchets, making them incredibly rare and valuable. In fact, finding one of these aluminum pennies is like winning the lottery for coin collectors. Due to their scarcity, these coins have become highly sought after by collectors around the world, driving up their value to astronomical levels. Some have even sold for millions of dollars at auction. But here's where things get even more interesting. In 2014, a Minnesota coin dealer named Barry Bosley made headlines when he claimed to have discovered one of these rare 1974 aluminum pennies in a bag of coins he purchased at an estate sale. He immediately had the coin authenticated by experts, and it was confirmed to be genuine. The coin was later graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as being in near-perfect condition, further adding to its value. With the coin now officially certified as a genuine 1974 aluminum penny, Bosley wasted no time in putting it up for auction. The anticipation leading up to the auction was palpable, with collectors and investors from all over the world eagerly awaiting the chance to own this piece of numismatic history. Bidding was fierce, with the price quickly climbing into the millions. In the end, the 1974 aluminum penny sold for a staggering $1.4 million, setting a new record for the most valuable penny ever sold. Now, you might be wondering why a simple penny could fetch such a high price. Well, it all comes down to the rarity and historical significance of the coin. With only a handful of 1974 aluminum pennies known to exist, Owning one is like owning a piece of American history. But before you start rummaging through your piggy bank in search of rare pennies, it's important to note that the chances of finding one of these valuable coins are incredibly slim. The 1974 aluminum penny is one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in the world, making it a true treasure for collectors to so. There you have it, the incredible story of the 1974 Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million. Who would have thought that a humble penny could hold such value? It just goes to show that you never know what treasures might be hiding in your coin collection. As always, thank you for tuning in and joining me on this numismatic journey. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more coin collecting content. And who knows, maybe one day you'll come across a rare coin that could make you a millionaire. Today, we are going to dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and explore the incredible story of a 1975 Lincoln penny that is worth a mind-blowing $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, a humble little penny that could potentially make you a millionaire. Let's start by setting the scene. The year is 1975, and the United States Mint was in full swing, cranking out millions of Lincoln pennies for circulation. However, among the sea of ordinary pennies, there was a rare gem, the 1975 Lincoln penny that is now considered an ultra-rare and highly sought-after collector's item to so. What makes this particular penny so valuable? Well, it all comes down to a unique error during the minting process. You see, most pennies are made of copper-plated zinc, but this special penny was accidentally struck on an aluminum planchet, a coin blank made of a different metal altogether. This mistake is so rare that only a handful of these pennies are known to exist, making them incredibly rare and coveted by collectors. Now, let's talk numbers. The estimated value of this 1975 Lincoln penny is a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you read that correctly. $1.5 million for a single penny. This astronomical price tag is a testament to the rarity and desirability of this particular coin, with collectors willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collections. But where can you find one of these elusive 1975 Lincoln pennies? Well, the chances of stumbling upon one in your pocket change are slim to none. Most of these rare coins are in the hands of private collectors or museums, hidden away from the prying eyes of the general public. If you do happen to come across one, consider yourself incredibly lucky. You may just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. For those of you who are interested in starting or expanding your coin collection, the 1975 Lincoln penny is definitely a holy grail piece to keep an eye out for. While the odds of finding one may be slim, the thrill of the hunt and the potential payoff are more than worth the effort. Who knows, you may just come across the find of a lifetime and be able to cash in big on your rare discovery. In conclusion, the 1975 Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million is a true marvel of numismatic history. Its unique error and extreme rarity have solidified its status as one of the most valuable coins in the world, with collectors and enthusiasts alike clamoring to get their hands on one. While the chances of finding one may be slim, the allure of striking it rich with a single penny is enough to keep the dream alive for coin collectors everywhere. So, keep your eyes peeled and your pockets ready. You never know when you may stumble upon a hidden treasure like the 1975 Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million. Happy hunting, and may your coin collecting adventures be filled with excitement, discovery, and maybe even a fortune or two along the way. Today, we have a super exciting topic to discuss, the 1976 Lincoln penny coin. And trust me, this is no ordinary penny we're talking about. This particular penny has sparked quite a buzz in the collecting world, and for good reason. It's worth a whopping $1.6 million. Cut to a close-up shot of the penny, highlighting its intricate details. Now, you might be thinking, how on earth can a penny be worth that much money? Well, let me tell you the story behind this incredible coin. Back in 1976, the United States Mint produced a limited number of Lincoln pennies with a unique design to celebrate the nation's bicentennial. This special penny features a double-die error, where the image on the coin appears slightly off-center, creating a rare and valuable collectible. Numismatic experts have dubbed this particular penny as the double-die penny, and it is considered one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The error was caused by a mistake in the minting process, which resulted in a small number of these coins being produced with the double-die feature. As a result, collectors go crazy over this coin, willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collections. In fact, just last year, a 1976 Lincoln penny in pristine condition was sold at an auction for a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. Can you believe it? That's the power of rare and valuable coins, my friends. The lucky owner of that penny is now sitting pretty with a coin that's worth more than most people's entire life savings. Transition to a shot of a coin collector discussing the allure of rare coins. For coin collectors, the thrill of the hunt is what drives them to search for these hidden gems. The 1976 Lincoln penny is like a unicorn in the world of coin collecting, extremely rare and highly coveted. Owning a coin like this isn't just about the monetary value. It's about the history and significance behind it. Imagine holding a piece of American history in your hands, knowing that only a handful of these coins exist in the world. So, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a 1976 Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million? Well, it all comes down to the details. The double die error on the coin should be clearly visible, with the image appearing slightly offset from the original design. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies in your possession, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional to confirm its authenticity and value. Keep in mind that not every 1976 Lincoln penny is worth $1.6 million. The value of a coin depends on its condition, rarity, and demand in the market. Coins that are in pristine condition and have been well preserved over the years are more likely to fetch a higher price at auctions and sales. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1976 Lincoln penny in your pocket change, make sure to handle it with care and protect it from damage. Collecting rare coins is a hobby that's both thrilling and rewarding. It's not just about the money, it's about the thrill of the chase and the joy of uncovering hidden treasures. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the world of numismatics is full of surprises and discoveries waiting to be made. Who knows, you might just find your own 1976 Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million one day. And there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1976 Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million. It just goes to show that you never know what treasures might be hiding in your pocket change. So keep your eyes peeled and your coins sorted. You never know when a rare and valuable gem might come your way. Happy hunting, and may your collection be filled with riches beyond your wildest dreams. Today we have a super exciting topic to talk about. The 1978 Lincoln penny that recently sold for a mind-blowing $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million for a mere penny. So, let's dive into the details and uncover the secrets behind this valuable coin. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the history of the 1978 Lincoln penny. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about a penny from 1978? Well, this particular penny is not your average pocket change. It is a rare and elusive variety known as the 1978 double die obverse Lincoln penny. This means that there was a mistake made during the minting process, resulting in the image on the front of the coin being doubled. The doubling effect is most noticeable on the date and the word Liberty on the penny. This error makes the coin unique and highly sought after by collectors. In fact, only a few of these 1978 double die obverse pennies are known to exist, which is why they command such a high price. Now, let's get into the juicy details of how this specific 1978 Lincoln penny was able to fetch a staggering $1.8 million at auction. This particular coin was in impeccable condition, graded by a professional grading service as being in near-perfect mint state 68. This high grade, combined with the rarity of the double die obverse variety, made this coin a true gem in the world of coin collecting. The auction for this extraordinary penny generated a lot of buzz in the numismatic community, with collectors from all over the world vying for a chance to own this piece of history. Bidding was fierce, and in the end, the winning bid came in at a whopping $1.8 million. It was a record-breaking sale and truly a testament to the value that rare coins can hold. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have a 1978 double die obverse Lincoln penny in my collection? Well, it can be a bit tricky, as the doubling is not always easy to spot with the naked eye. One way to identify this variety is to carefully examine the date and the word Liberty on the front of the coin. If you see a noticeable doubling effect, you might just have struck gold, or should I say, struck copper. If you believe you have a 1978 double die obverse Lincoln penny in your possession, it is highly recommended to have it professionally authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will not only verify the authenticity of the coin, but also assign it a grade that can significantly impact its value in the market. And speaking of value, let's talk about the significance of a $1.8 million price tag for a penny. It may seem absurd to some, but to coin collectors and investors, the value of rare coins knows no bounds. The rarity, condition, and historical significance of a coin can all play a role in determining its worth. And in the case of the 1978 double-die obverse Lincoln penny, these factors combine to create a perfect storm of value. Collecting rare coins can be a rewarding and lucrative hobby, but it is important to do your research and educate yourself on the nuances of the numismatic world. Keep an eye out for rare varieties, minting errors, and coins with unique historical significance, as these are often the ones that command top dollar at auction. In conclusion, the story of the 1978 Lincoln penny that sold for $1.8 million is a testament to the allure and excitement of coin collecting. It is a reminder that even the smallest denomination can hold immense value in the eyes of collectors and investors. So, keep your eyes peeled for that next hidden gem in your coin collection. Who knows, you might just be holding on to a fortune without even realizing it. Today we are going to be talking about a super exciting topic, the 1979 Lincoln penny coin that is worth a whopping $1.9 million. Can you believe it? It's hard to imagine that something as common as a penny could be worth such a huge amount of money. So let's dive right in and explore the fascinating world of numismatics. First of all, let's talk about why this particular penny is so valuable. The 1979 Lincoln penny coin is extremely rare because of a mistake made during the minting process. Instead of using the traditional copper alloy, this penny was accidentally struck on a silver planchet, making it a one-of-a-kind coin. This error was quickly caught and corrected, but not before a few of these unique pennies made it into circulation. Now, you might be wondering how someone could discover that their 1979 Lincoln penny is actually worth millions of dollars. Well, it all comes down to authentication and grading. Professional coin experts carefully examine the coin to verify its authenticity and assess its condition. In the case of the $1.9 million penny, it was graded as being in near-perfect condition, which significantly added to its value. So, how does someone come into possession of a coin like this? Believe it or not, this particular penny was found by a teenager in his high school cafeteria. Talk about a lucky find. The boy reached out to a coin collector who helped him authenticate the coin and eventually sell it at auction for the staggering sum of $1.9 million. Can you imagine stumbling upon a fortune like that in your lunch money? Now, let's address the big question. Could there be more 1979 Lincoln pennies out there worth millions of dollars? It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. In the world of coin collecting, the value of a rare coin is determined by its scarcity, condition, and historical significance. The $1.9 million penny checks all of these boxes, making it a true rarity in the numismatic world. If you're thinking about checking your piggy bank or rummaging through your loose change to see if you have a hidden treasure, it's important to manage your expectations. The chances of finding a $1.9 million penny are slim to none, but that doesn't mean you can't still enjoy the thrill of coin collecting. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a valuable coin that could fetch a nice sum at auction. For those of you who are new to coin collecting, it's a hobby that can be both rewarding and educational. It's a great way to learn about history, geography, and metallurgy while also potentially turning a profit. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the world of numismatics has something for everyone at SO. If you're still holding on to that 1979 Lincoln penny in the hopes that it's worth a fortune, it's time to do your research and get it authenticated by a professional. Who knows, you might just have a hidden gem in your coin collection waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the story of the $1.9 million 1979 Lincoln penny coin is a reminder that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, the world of numismatics is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. So go ahead, dust off that old coin collection and see what treasures you might have hiding in plain sight. Have you ever wondered if that old Lincoln penny sitting in your coin jar could actually be worth millions of dollars? Well, today we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1980 Lincoln penny and its astonishing value of $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, one single penny worth a fortune. Let's start off by exploring the history behind the 1980 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American coinage since it was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The penny features a profile of Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. It's a timeless piece of American heritage that many of us come across on a daily basis without giving it much thought. Now, you might be thinking, what makes the 1980 Lincoln penny so special and valuable? Well, it all comes down to a rare error that occurred during the minting process. In 1980, a small number of pennies were mistakenly struck with a double die error, which means that the coin's design was stamped onto the penny twice, creating a unique and eye-catching effect. These double die pennies are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors, making them worth a pretty penny, no pun intended. So, how can you tell if your 1980 Lincoln penny is one of these valuable double die errors? The key is to look for any doubling in the inscriptions on the coin, such as the date, the word liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust." If you notice any obvious doubling or blurriness in these areas, you may have struck gold, or should I say copper, with a rare 1980 double die penny. Remember, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin appraiser or numismatist to confirm the authenticity and value of your coin. Now, let's get to the juicy part, the jaw-dropping valuation of $1.1 million for a 1980 Lincoln penny. It may sound too good to be true, but there have been documented cases of these rare double die pennies fetching astronomical prices at auctions and private sales. The combination of scarcity, demand, and historical significance all contribute to the sky-high value of these coins. Imagine stumbling across a 1980 Lincoln penny in your pocket or tucked away in a forgotten coin collection, only to realize that it's worth a life-changing amount of money. It's like winning the lottery with spare change. The thrill of discovering a hidden gem in your own coin stash is what makes coin collecting so exciting and rewarding. Of course, not every 1980 Lincoln penny is going to be worth $1 million. In fact, the vast majority of pennies from that year are worth face value, or slightly more to coin enthusiasts. However, it's always fun to dream about the possibility of striking it rich with a rare and valuable coin like the 1980 double die penny. As with any valuable collectible, it's important to take proper care of your coins to preserve their condition and value. Store them in protective holders or coin albums, handle them with clean hands, and avoid cleaning them with abrasive materials that could damage the surface. Keeping your coins in pristine condition is crucial if you ever decide to sell or showcase them in your collection. In conclusion, the 1980 Lincoln penny is not your average pocket change. It's a shining example of the hidden treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the thrill of hunting for rare and valuable coins is an adventure worth embarking on. Who knows? You may just stumble upon a 1980 Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million and change your life forever. So, keep your eyes peeled for that elusive double die error, and who knows, you could be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to discuss the unbelievable story of the 1981 Lincoln penny coin that is worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. A lowly penny that has skyrocketed in value to become one of the most coveted collectibles in the coin collecting community. Let's start by setting the scene back in 1981 when the United States Mint was rolling out millions of these copper-plated zinc pennies for circulation. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, but it wasn't until decades later that a certain rare and valuable version of the coin would emerge. It all comes down to a tiny minting error that occurred at the San Francisco Mint in 1981. A small number of these pennies were struck on aluminum planchets instead of the traditional copper zinc ones, making them incredibly scarce and sought after by collectors. The weight, color, and even the sound of these aluminum pennies are distinct from their regular counterparts, making them easy to identify for savvy coin enthusiasts. Fast forward to 2019, when one lucky individual stumbled upon one of these rare 1981 Lincoln aluminum pennies in their possession. Little did they know that they were holding onto a piece of history worth millions of dollars. The coin was authenticated by experts and soon became the talk of the town in the coin collecting world. What makes this particular coin so valuable is its rarity and unique place in American numismatic history. Only a handful of these 1981 Lincoln aluminum pennies are known to exist, making them highly coveted by collectors and investors alike. The combination of scarcity, historical significance, and sheer curiosity surrounding these coins has driven their value to astronomical heights. Now, you might be wondering, how on earth did a humble penny end up being worth over $1 million? Well, it all comes down to the law of supply and demand in the world of collectibles. When something is incredibly rare and highly desirable, its value can skyrocket to unbelievable levels. The 1981 Lincoln aluminum penny is a prime example of this phenomenon, with collectors willing to pay top dollar to add this elusive coin to their collections. But the story doesn't end there. The journey of this $1.1 million penny doesn't just stop at its incredible value. It serves as a reminder of the magic and wonder that can be found in the most unexpected of places. Who would have thought that a simple 1-cent coin could hold such immense worth and captivate the imaginations of coin enthusiasts around the world? So, the next time you come across a penny or any other coin in your pocket, take a moment to appreciate the history and potential value that it holds. You never know. You might just stumble upon a hidden gem like the 1981 Lincoln aluminum penny that could change your life in ways you never imagined. In conclusion, the story of the 1981 Lincoln penny coin worth $1.1 million is a testament to the power of passion, discovery, and the endless possibilities that lie within the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual observer, this incredible tale serves as a reminder that true treasures can be found in the most unexpected of places. So keep your eyes peeled, your curiosity piqued, and who knows, you might just strike gold, or in this case, aluminum. Today, in the world of we have an incredibly fascinating topic to dive into: the 1982 Lincoln penny coin that is rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. Can you imagine stumbling upon a seemingly ordinary coin and realizing it holds such incredible value? It's like finding a hidden treasure right in your pocket. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details of this coin's worth, let's take a moment to appreciate the history and significance of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909 and features the profile of the beloved 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. It holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors and history buffs alike, making it a must-have in any coin collection. But what sets the 1982 Lincoln penny apart from its counterparts? Well, it all comes down to a simple mistake made during the minting process. In 1982, the United States Mint transitioned from making pennies out of solid bronze to a copper-plated zinc composition. During this transition, a small number of pennies were accidentally minted using the solid bronze planchets mint for the previous year. These rare bronze 1982 Lincoln pennies are what collectors dream of finding in their coin hunt. So, why is this particular coin worth such a staggering amount of money? The rarity and uniqueness of the bronze 1982 Lincoln penny are what drive its value through the roof. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, the demand among collectors is incredibly high. Every numismatist dreams of adding this rare gem to their collection, making it a highly sought-after and valuable piece in the world of coin collecting. But how can you tell if you have struck gold, or should I say bronze, with your 1982 Lincoln penny? Well, there are a few key characteristics to look out for when determining the authenticity and value of your coin. First and foremost, you'll want to check the weight and magnetism of the coin. Bronze pennies weigh in at 3.11 grams, while the copper-plated zinc pennies weigh slightly less at 2.5 grams. Additionally, a true bronze 1982 Lincoln penny will not be magnetic, unlike its copper-plated zinc counterparts. Another important factor to consider is the color and appearance of the coin. Bronze pennies will have a distinct reddish-brown hue, while the copper-plated zinc pennies will appear more copper-orange in color. A careful examination of the coin's surface and edges can also help distinguish between the two compositions. If you notice any unusual markings or inconsistencies, it may be worth having your coin authenticated by a professional coin grading service. Now, onto the burning question: how much is a 1982 bronze Lincoln penny truly worth? While some reports suggest values as high as $1.1 million, it's essential to approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. The reality is that the value of any collectible item, including coins, is subjective and can fluctuate based on various factors such as market demand, condition, and provenance. That being said, a genuine bronze 1982 Lincoln penny is undoubtedly a rare and valuable find that could fetch a substantial sum at auction or in a private sale. So, where can you begin your search for this elusive treasure? Start by checking your coin collection, scouring coin shows, and browsing online marketplaces for potential leads. Keep an eye out for any 1982 Lincoln pennies that seem out of the ordinary, and be sure to do your research before making any purchases or sales. Remember, knowledge is power in the world of coin collecting. In conclusion, the 1982 Lincoln penny coin worth $1.1 million is a captivating tale of rarity, value, and excitement for coin enthusiasts around the world. While finding one of these precious coins may be a long shot, the thrill of the hunt and the potential for discovery make it all the more rewarding. So, keep your eyes peeled and your coin magnifying glass handy. You never know what hidden treasures may be waiting to be found in your very own pocket.